little frustrated because there's so many that jump on me lately since I've been off from my work during Christmas and New Year and even today that have to do those comments. And I don't really understand why. Even from other countries, in other type of languages, they still try to say that because I'm a certain age, I'm 57, gonna be 58 this year. I'm an Eldergoth. I like to express myself. I like to have my own style. I don't want to be a mainstream person. And I'm not working today. I'm not working before the 7th. So I feel the right to look as I want. And that doesn't matter if it has to do with my hair, if I use a wig or not, if I have clothes with pentagrams, pentacles, angst, you name it. Or even my eyebrows. What do that have to do with you? And my makeup. And today I also feel like I don't have that extreme makeup. I don't have the big wings and that type of things or other things. I think I have a pretty normal, down, little more normal type of thing. But still, people jumping on me because of my eyebrows, my makeup, saying it's not fitting your age. And they try to write that in another type of language too. And I don't get it. Why do you have to comment on a person's look? If you don't like it, don't watch. And have you shown yourself? Do you really look that much better? And do you think that everyone have to look exactly the same? It doesn't matter what skin color we have, what gender or whatever, hair color, you name it, clothes, interest, if you're goth or not. Let people be themselves. I love to see those things when I see videos with very old people that is closer to 80, 100 years old that really do their own thing because they're living a life. They know what life is all about. It's about being yourself, not being something someone else tell you to be. Because we should be able to be ourselves. And I don't really understand why we have to be so hateful. Why do we have to feel the need to go and comment on someone else's videos, pictures, shorts, reels, you name it, and tell them, I don't think you look okay. I don't like your eyebrows. You look scary. It's ridiculous. Stop with that shit. I feel okayish today. Jag känner mig okej. Hello, doggy. So I just wanted to tell people that stop doing those things. Let people be who they are. As long as it don't hurt you. Why don't they just let them be themselves? And isn't it better to be yourself than be just the stereotype of some boring mainstream people that everyone wants everybody to look just the same? I don't think so. Express yourself. If you want to have tattoos, get tattoos. If you want piercings, get piercings. If you want to wear makeup or funny hair colors, do it. If you want a certain clothing style, do it. Because, one day is too late. And hello again. Yeah. So I think that people should be able to be themselves, really, because life is too short. You never know when everything changes. You can go so fast. It don't have to do with your age. One day you can be here, next day you're gone. Should you really care what other people tells you how you should look like? If I have extreme eyebrows, dark eyebrows, and everything like that, is it that scary, really? It's makeup. You wash it away. And if I want to have pointy eyebrows, witchy eyebrows, you name it, I'm gonna have it. I don't care. If you want black lipstick on me, I put on black lipstick. And that's how it should be. I don't care which gender you have. If you want to wear a lipstick, wear it. If you're a guy and want to wear like a dress or a skirt or something, do it. I think that's sometimes very sexy too. I'm an Eldergoth. And especially during the 80s and 90s, it was very common that actually the guys, and they didn't have to be bisexual or even gay to wear it. They wore skirts too. And it can look amazing. And you even have those kilts that are made for workers. I like that type of things. Dare to be different. It's more courage to actually be yourself than just be one of looking like anybody else. I think that's boring. Be a beige person. That is so boring. Life is too short. Be yourself. And yeah, but just jump on everybody and say you can't be yourself. That's ridiculous. Uh, no, I didn't call you gay. I said everybody should have the right to be themselves, no matter how they want to dress or look like. So no, I don't mind gay people. I don't mind bi people. I don't mind hetero, as long as you respect others and don't hurt other people. Hello, Lucky. How are you? Are you writing in Swedish to me, or is it YouTube that have suddenly started to write in another language? Oh, this looks strange. I didn't see the comments came in Swedish too, and I know you don't talk Swedish, Lucky. I feel okay. I guess a little bit irritated because, again, I got this comment about my makeup and my age, and I don't understand why people have to do that. And I've seen they jump on others too, that they have to be themselves. But at the same time, it's also from the people that are so boring, so they don't even try to be themselves. And then I feel that this urge, the need to comment those things. And I already had a live this morning, so are you which? Take a guess. I might be not. And what makes a witch? That is interesting too, because if you go back to the history, it don't have all time to do with magic. It have to be a wise woman that knew what you're gonna do with some things. Even when it comes to healing, when it comes to curing a person that is sick. So what is a witch for you? Oh, you're sad for coming, Lucky. You shouldn't be sad. Put a spell on you. I don't want to put a spell on people. At least not if that spell is not for making them at least a better person. And no, I'm not a diva. I'm definitely not a diva. I'm a very grounded person, very down to earth. So I just wanted to come in to just tell people that let other people be themselves. That is the most important. I'm not sure if they really hate me, but I think they hate people that are different. And people that know me know that I have supported the UK Foundation, Sophie Lancaster Foundation, for a very long time. I even was in a calendar that was for that type of collecting money towards that foundation, the Goths for Sophie calendar that was going on for 5 years. And in one of the years, I was actually one of the models in that calendar. So for me, it's very important to actually try to teach people the fact that people should be able to be themselves, to feel safe, and that we should show respect to each other, that we should respect that we are different, that we are supposed to be different, no matter what, and no matter belief. Because that don't hurt people. It just makes this world more interesting, really. Oh, thank you very much. It's not that much today. It's just very simple. But latest day, I've been very in love with using this very whitish tone, little more ice goth type of style. So I do like this, and some are a little even inspired by this celestial goth style. This is also a little more fairy tale like. Yeah, it seems like that, Lucky, but I don't understand why. But maybe it's the time we live in that some people think it's the better thing to do. But I think we still need to work much harder to actually convince people to go the different way. Because we need to start somewhere. We need to start with love and share and respect. Go back to a little more better times. And actually to know that we don't have to be that much different compared with each other. Yeah, we maybe don't look the same. Maybe we don't have the same interest. But in the end, we're still humans. So what's the difference? I might have white skin, but the next person have black skin or red skin or whatever you're born with. Black hair, blue hair, green hair, pink hair, blonde hair, long nails, short nails, but we still bleed red. The blood is still red that comes. So what's the difference? We're still human beings, no matter age, no matter gender, no matter non-gender. You should be able to be yourself. And I think that's an important message. Stop bullying people because you never know what's happening on the other side. That could be the last line actually for that people to stand this life. And especially around those big holidays and everything, it's even more important to be nice because it's so much people that have bad mental health too that suffer enough. And if you write the wrong comment to the wrong person, they maybe put themselves in a display because they actually put out some content. But then a person comes and have to put down these words because they don't like this thing or they don't accept this. You are too old for this thing. When are you too old for doing things, really? Shouldn't you be able to do things even when you get older? Should you have very boring life when you get old? I don't want to die like a very boring pensioner that can't do anything or look a certain way. Well, thank you very much, Lucky. I guess it's because I have a certain type of fit in cold colors. If you can say warm and cold colors, I always fit very much in cold, cool colors. So yeah, yeah, you did know that. Why did you fall down? Why should I regret I took COVID vaccinations? I think that's something we can ask instead to anti-vaxxers when they see people instead dying or they even spread the diseases. I've seen some sickness have been much more now in the US that they actually had almost disappear. And now they're spreading. And do you know what they do for a person, especially when you get it as a young person? It can destroy your whole adult life too. And if you want to have kids in the future, that might have destroyed your chances too. So take your vaccines. Because if you don't do it only for yourself, do it for others. You have people around you that can actually be so sick. And don't be so selfish. So you write your own music. Yeah, that's good. It's a good inspiration to do that too. So I like creative people. People should be more like that. What have improved? I'm not really a follower of what some people try to say. And I'm a little confused when everything stands in Swedish. I don't know why they have done that for. Because now I don't even know which people are really Swedish or what people are from other countries because everything is that. And I don't even know if this is translated correctly to what the people actually have been written down. So that confused me a lot. So I guess it's a new thing on YouTube, especially if you do it directly on YouTube, because my stream before didn't do it. Hello, Marissa. How are you? And your fish drowned, Professor. That must be hard if a fish succeeds to drown. But I guess if they don't breathe, they drown too. Even if there are species that actually can be without air for a very, very long time before they drown. Yeah, but I think just it's a bit annoying. Do you think the Earth is round? I don't know if you are some type of person that just have to be a troll or something, but I think you need to go back to school if you have to ask me that type of questions. You got the parcel. Hope everything fits and everything. I felt that my little gothic Christmas exchange was not that good as yours. And already before I opened, I guessed when I saw the size of the parcel. So, but oh no, I can't get that. But I know that we still have to keep inside a certain number. So I thought I do something that I do myself and send my own do-it-yourself things and hope you like it. So you said the Earth is a triangle and very thin. I should say prove it then. But I don't believe you because that's not what I think. You're welcome, Marisa, and it didn't cost me that much. It just cost me some creative moments and to able to do something with my own creativity and that type of thing. So, but I'm still a bit confused that everything in the chat is in Swedish. I'm very confused because when I did my live chat through Restream before early this morning, that was the original live stream I did. So then everything was normal, even on YouTube side. So I don't understand why everything is in Swedish now. But okay, it's good. But I hope they translate everything proper because I know when you use Google and that type of things, it's not always coming the right way. Hello, bloody Rachel. Welcome again. Hmm. Oh, happy you did, Marissa. And I think that suits your style very well too, because I can really see you in that type of things. But it is hard when I don't know the sizing and that type of things. I hope it's the right size and everything. But I guess you maybe is good enough to change the size in the worst case. So, but I wanted to jump on again because I don't want to get out in this weather directly. If I go only to the ordinary shop here close. I was thinking of going away to the thrift shop and see if they had something fun of the new year, but I heard from Trevor that just called me that it's not that good on the roads, and I don't want to challenge too much when I know all the idiots that drive in the cars nowadays that don't care about the weather or if it's slippery or much snow and that type of things. How much snow do you have, Marissa? Do you have a lot? Uh, how often I drink alcohol? You shouldn't believe it, but I don't drink alcohol at all. I haven't done it for years. I don't drink alcohol at all. I only drink coffee, milk, water, and maybe some other type of drinks that is good enough for me because I had done a certain surgery, so I can't drink that type of things. And I don't want to risk drinking alcohol either. And I don't see why I have to because I can still be the same person if I go out and have fun. So plus, the best thing is I can drive home after. I don't have to rely on getting home with a bus or a taxi or something. I can still get home. So, yeah, we got lots of snow too. So that's why I'm not getting out. If I had Botox, no, I have wrinkles. Can't you see it? This is not Botox. And look, I can move my eyebrows. If you had Botox, you couldn't. But if you want to use it, use it. But it always comes with a risk too. So, ah, I don't think it's been a secret, Marissa, but people don't often talk about that thing. But I don't drink alcohol, but I don't mind if others do it as long as they behave in a certain way. But if you have like you start to behave bad and try to blame it on the alcohol, then I don't like you as a person. But else, people can drink as long as they are still nice. But I don't understand why you should drink so much to start to be rude or aggressive or whatever, because that's wrong. No, I don't rent out my place. You just found a unicorn. Where do you find unicorns? I would love to have one. No, I haven't drank in several years. I had stopped drinking even before my surgery, but after my surgery, I decided to not even try because they say it comes with a lot of risks. Plus, if I should drink, I should look like I have been drinking a lot already on just a tiny bit. And it's very easy to actually be an alcoholic after my surgery too. So I don't want to take that risk. And I've seen alcohol destroy a lot of people's lives, even drugs. So I am anti-drug when it comes to everything. I don't even smoke. So I only take painkillers because I can only take one painkiller, and if that don't work, I have to stand all my pain no matter what. So if I knew my EQ, I can tell you once. I have an engineer education, so take a wild guess. I'm not just a stupid blonde if you thought that. Hello, Australia. Happy New Year. And let's see, Marissa is actually from Australia too, so look like we have two Australian people here, even if Marissa now lives in Stockholm, that is in the capital town of Sweden. So that's fun to see that actually two Australians is in the chat now right now. But I don't even understand why people gonna ask you about how clever you are or something like that, because I don't think EQ really show how smart you are as a person. People can have very high EQ, but they can be so rude, or they don't function in the real world anyway. So it doesn't have to do with everything. I'm still a survivor compared with others people. You are a bot. Oh, welcome to the shutdown boot. I don't, it's so strange people that shows up sometimes. I don't know what they are on, but it's interesting. But I felt like I needed to go on this live stream again when I got again those comments about age and makeup, and I don't even know why my eyebrows is so annoying for some people. It's my eyebrows, it's not yours. No, I don't think you are rude, you from Crete. And you were on my earlier uh, live stream too. Marilyn Monroe was a smart woman too, so you don't need go. You don't have to tell if you don't have to go. You can tell when you go instead. That's more usual. Or is this translator is not working? Yeah, Marilyn Monroe was a legend, and there's a lot of those stars that were. And even if some people thought, oh, they're a woman and they look a certain way or something, they look down on them and think they don't have any brain. But I think they were very clever people. So don't judge a person because you don't know anything about them really before you know them. And some of them have been amazing, and there's big inspirations too because they were themselves. They did what they wanted to do, even if their fate maybe was not always the best when we know what happened and that type of things. But at least they tried to be themselves. My message to others is, don't change who you are just because someone don't like what you are or you look because you have a certain age. And that's why I love to see those, especially when you go to Instagram and sometimes see those things when they have those that shows from people that are older. They come with all those crazy colors and clothes and makeup and you name it. And they are old people. They are really old. And I admire them so much that they really dare go out and be so much different to all others because it makes my heart go warm and see that we have people that are genuine themselves. They don't follow trends. They don't follow what other things about them. They live in their lives because they know that one day it can be too late and that what we should do, we should be ourselves. Uh, it's not your fault, Sora. It's just that it happens too much, especially if you are into goth and that type of things, and it comes other type of people in. And because goths are all always very open-minded and we accept for being different, have different interests, and no matter gender or whatever you have, or sexuality, you name it, we can be ourselves inside the subculture. But then you have people outside that try to change everything to be like a normie or be a boring person and follow some rules, especially when you get older. And I'm old because I'm gonna be 68 this year in August. So they don't even want me to look how I want to look like. But do you know one thing? I don't care. If I want to look crazy, I'm gonna look crazy. If I want to look like I haven't slept for days, I'm gonna look that way too. It's up to me. It's my expression for the day and how I feel. That's good that we're not sheeps, and that's the way it should be. We are going our own way, but some people don't like it, and I don't really understand why they put so much energy to that when we could use the energy to actually change the world to a better world. Take away those people that are not good for the world instead and change them to be better persons. Because we need more love, we need more respect, we need more creativity, more difference. We need that. The world should be so boring if everything was just the same everywhere. What should change us from being a robot in that case? That should be so boring. Ah, congratulations. What are you gonna do for celebrate your birthday then, Soran? 62 is a good age. Are you still working or have you already retired or something? I don't know how it works in Australia, but here in Sweden you have to work for a very long time. Ah, yeah, I agree with you, Marissa. That's the way it should be. We should show more respect for each other and that type of things because that's the way it goes. One day is too late. What have we done with our lives? Should we just be boring and do whatever everybody else thinks we should do? Or should we be ourselves and feel that I have done everything I could for being that person I want to be? Because I know for many years I lived under that type of things, but I got this thing after very hard accident 2001. I was dead for a while too. And then I realized I tried to fit in between the goth world and the normal world, but did it make me happy? No, it didn't. So I was thinking, okay, we need to do something about it. Do I want to be miserable or do I want to be a happy person inside and know I had done what I want to do? So I decided to be me completely. So I think that more people should be able to do that because it's too much rules about everything anyway. So you still have some. You're gonna see what is going very fast now. Oh, we definitely don't have summer over here. It's so snowy outside now, so and I guess Marissa have it even worse because she's more up in north than I am. So yeah, that's true, Fanny. It's very true. We should be able to be ourselves. You should kill for seeing snow. You're welcome to Sweden. We got lots of it right now. Oh dear. So now, yeah, and Stockholm that is higher up than Ali, very closer to Gothenburg. So we have still lots of snow even down here, but I have seen that it's even worse up in more north. Even if Stockholm still is not in north of Sweden because Sweden is a very long country. So, but the weather right now is snowy. Yeah, you can't really disappear in dark clothes right now. You are very visible. But maybe if you change the side to the ice golf style, it might work. Um, I have liked this white goth look too. I think you can make it very goth too without problem. And I know that some people are into that celestial type of look too, that is almost white style too, but maybe a little more magical vibes over it. That should probably fit very well with the weather outside at least. Then you can hide. Yeah, vampires are very often in white if you think about it. If you take away the black cape and that type of thing. So think when they go out and meet the first victims, they start being a vampire. They all, especially the girls, have just long white nighties on. Maybe I should buy one of those and do this vampire look and use like this old-fashioned medieval type of style night dress on. That would be a fourth. Would love that. Oh, you're from the same place too, Marissa. That was cool. Then maybe you know each other, but you don't even know that right now. Or maybe you've been on the same places if you golf. So I don't know how big Adelaide is. But that was fun. That was really fun to see how YouTube actually can connect people in that type of way. So yeah, exactly, Marissa. That's what I say. Like in those old Dracula movies, when you see them coming out to the graveyard and meet Dracula. Be on the grave tombstones and everything like that before she dies too, when she's in the bed and be that sick pale, and you see the life goes away before the transformation come, and she also be a vampire. I would love that. I would love that. Now it's gonna be interesting to see if you've been in the same club. So I'm waiting for Marissa's answer now. This was exciting. This was exciting. I'm still a bit confused because everything is in Swedish right now, so I hope it's not wrong translated here. I'm not sure if you can take away the translations. Mm. Ah, you've been on the same type of clubs too. Cool, 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 cool. I'm a little before Gary Oldman and those. I prefer the really old Dracula before that. So I think he was a bit scary, Gary Oldman's really. So it's not my type of Dracula. I like Bela Lugosi or those. I don't remember he that was also one of the more old Dracula that was very usual in the old times before. But I like those really old ones. And did you know that they actually are building a theme park in Romania now that's gonna be in this vampire theme? I should like to go there to that part of Transylvania. I think it's in Transylvania they're gonna build it because Transylvania is right now in Romania. So, oh, cool. We have an artist here. Do you have YouTube videos about it too? I hope you can put it down in that type of thing in the comment field after after the live gone up YouTube, because I would love to go and watch those type of things because it's always so nice to see that. Also, yeah, and I'm not sure how long time it's gonna take for them to build this theme park in Romania, Transylvania, to do this vampire type of things. But it sounds very interesting. I should want to go to the Dracula castle too when they have Halloween there, because they open more part of the castle during that time. But they say it's very expensive and very crowded. But that definitely is on my bucket list for sure. Oh, you're going there next year, Miss Marzipan. Oh boy, you need to do lots of videos then. Ah, cool. Sounds cool, cool. Oh, Miss Marshpearl, can you pack me down in your luggage, please? I promise to make myself as little as possible. I can pay the cost for the extra weight. I would love to go to Transylvania too. I actually know a person in my town that is from Transylvania too, but she's not Romanian. She is actually in Hungary related, but she lived in Transylvania. Ah, you need a big luggage, Miss Marzipan. It looks like Lucky and I gonna be in your luggage. Oh dear. It looks like many people are now being want to be a part of your trip, Marissa. Oh, we're gonna be plenty. Oh, I would love to go there. That should be amazing, actually, because that's really a dream goal. It's a little dream goal also to go to the Bone Church in Prague. And I know they have a bone church in Italy too that I want to go to. I know I'm not normal, but I'm a goth, so that's main part. And I know they have bone museum in US. I'm not sure if it was in New York. I follow that bone museum too, and that's very interesting too. So everything that have this type of things, I want to go. And I want to go back to the big graveyard in Paris too, in France. But I always forgot the name on it. But I have been there once, and that was exciting. Mm. Oh, that's cool, funny. You should take pictures of them and post it. That would be amazing. I have a community tab where people can post that type of things too. If you would like to, I would love to see it. Oh, I really want to travel now. I really, really want to. I just wish I was made of money. But right now, I need to start to save up for a UK trip because Trevor and I want to go over to UK next summer and we can't afford. And Marisa, so did you see the prices for way out west when it comes to the cure and that type of things? It's even worse than I thought. I was looking into it because I saw a new ad about it and it actually showed that they sell 1 day tickets. So I was thinking to watch what it should cost. And of course, I had almost died when I saw the price. It's over 2,000 for an 18 plus ticket in Swedish krona. And for people that wonder what that is, it's around 200 American dollar, maybe around 180 British pounds. And that's for just 1 day. I hate way out west. I hate when they do this and you have a band, you don't even know if they're coming back to Sweden. I should want to see The Cure again because the last time I saw them in Gothenburg, they were amazing. Because he got a voice. He really have his voice, and it's not changed from any album or something like that. It's not like some artists when they come on stage, and you're thinking, "Oh my God, they don't even sound like the music I usually listen to." You can know that they have changed it in the studio for sure. Yeah, and even if I shouldn't stay in Gothenburg, I still live close enough. But just go there and pay that price for just see one band because I don't want to see the other band. I'm not interested of them. So I was crying. How much are they taking for it? It's almost like buying a complete subcult festival ticket instead for 3 days or something, and you still have paid this similar amount of money. That's ridiculous for 1 day. It's like they don't want to sell. And they even tried to see what the full festival should cost, and I thought it was all 5,000 for 3 days or so, 2 or 3 days or whatever it is. Oh, I think, oh my God, that is expensive. It's not gonna happen for me. No, I agree with you. I don't go for just one band. That is ridiculous. It's too much money, and you can have so much more fun for it. I'd rather go to VGT in that case. Ah, see you soon, Lucky. So I think that's ridiculous. I don't understand why it should cost that much, really, because it's ridiculous. Yeah, or at least they do it in a way so everyone can afford to go on the different things too, because I think it's a lot of people that want to go, but the most times if they have something even wrong days, I don't even know why they have to put things on working days either. It's mainly those days, and when you see other bands playing, they play on weekends, so it's more possible to even go there without taking off. And I can't take off because I can't afford it, and I want to keep my vacation days for other things. So oh, it's always this thing about money all the time. I hate it. I wish I had much more money so I can do all the stuff or travel to different clubs, meet my girlfriends all over the world in UK or in other parts of Sweden, like Marissa in Stockholm, and see the club that you usually go to that looks very cozy. So that would be nice because I miss those old days in the 2000 and up to 2006 aroundish because we had those things in Gothenburg too that we usually went to, and I miss those days. Yeah, but we could also do things about it. Yes, if you think about it, that you got the free bus rides and everything like that, the tram rides between the different things. I should be probably lost if I was in VGT because it's not in just one place, but at least they're playing bands you want to see. I think for me, if it works, because I'm so bad when it comes to follow directions and that. I should be so lost. I should remind about the random goth couple when they went the first time to VGT when they didn't see that much because they were lost too. So that should be probably me if I didn't have someone that been there before. So for me, it should be better probably to go to Meraluna instead because it's just one place. But I should love to go to VGT. Mm. Hello, Gary. What are you up to? Yeah, and I think it's fantastic that the whole city actually do all those things for this type of things. That shows that everybody means something for them, and they know that it's gonna give plus for the city too. So I think it's very good done from Leipzig to actually do all those type of things around everything. So that is on my bucket list. VGT. Not sure I'm gonna come there any day, but we never know. We never know. Maybe I do. Yeah, I think that's, and I could see that in all videos too, that they really do, and they appreciate everything and how much they do for everything. Everywhere you go, you can see all about it, no matter if it's Metaluna or VGT. So it's a lot. I can understand the Marisa. It should be a dream come true. I think I should be so. I should have to remind myself to actually breathe because I should be so. Hold my breath all the time, just watching people be stunned and oh, see, that's the band I want to see, and oh, all that type of things going on. I thought it was much alternative people already on Subcool Festival, but that is not just goths in that type of case, but it's I can even think about that if I started to put all that, add all that people that is just goths and in one place. Oh my gosh, I should be so busy just looking around, and I should be so shy too. Because I'm a really shy person when it comes before I know people. So that's a hard thing. So when I try to get through, I know that Trevor was pushing me on Subcool Festival, but I also regret that he did because those people didn't treat me as well because I was not that fancy goth, and back then I was very overweight too, so I was treated in that type of way too. So that made me sad because I don't think you should be treated different. Mm. Yeah, goths are really beautiful people for sure. All alternative people are beautiful. All people that dare to be creative or themselves are beautiful. So I don't care about age, how they look like, skin color, whatever. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. So yeah, Marisa, but that's what I had to deal with. Is was when I gained so much weight during some years when it started with I got my thyroid sickness that I didn't have from beginning, and then I couldn't control my weight, and it went blown away. And I tried for so many years to go down. I felt like I looked good, but I could see on them that I didn't fit. I didn't fit in their life things, and no matter that, even if one of them used to be a YouTuber back then, said that people should dare go on their own to a concert and go festivals and that, and go and say hello. And I saw how that person looked down on me and didn't even want to look at, do we have to talk with her? Do we really have to say hello? So that hurted me a lot. So and nowadays I try to avoid those popular people because I don't trust them. I don't trust them. Um, I try to see what people are writing. I don't have my glasses on. So oh, I hate my glasses, but there's nothing I can do since I got all the problems with my health, and my thyroid is attacking my sight too, so I can't use contacts. So I don't want to say any names because I don't know if you know them, Marissa, and I don't want you to judge a person because you have your, if you should know that person, so you know them in another type of way. So maybe you haven't seen those sides. So it's up to you to decide which you want to be persons with. But I know I was judged, so, and I know that they judge a lot of other people, and I know the whole of those I know that know each other even from VGT in that society. What are you gonna call them? I heard even people from big podcasts, golf podcasts from US, when they said that the people they know have gone over to into VGT, for an example, and they also been overweight and not been a slim type of goth with extreme goth look, and they've been happy to see those because for them they were the idols to see that, and they was also treated in the same way. So, but I don't want to name drop someone because I'm not that person that want to spread that type of rumors. I would know how they treated me, but it's still up to the person and know them to decide if that's a person for them or not. But you never know. Maybe if they see me again, maybe they don't even realize I'm the same person that they have in front of them. But at least I still remember how they treated me. So I know how they are as a person. So for me, it's not good persons, not good representatives for goth people. But the most people are nice. So no, I don't think we should have to deal with it because we don't know anything about it. And for me, it was health issues that made everything. And even if I don't see myself as a slim person today either, or having that right type of extreme look, if I don't put a wig and a lot of other things. So I still try to be open to people because you don't know what they've gone through or what they go through or what they can afford, for an example, because there's so much going on in life. And I think, yes, we should be happy to know that we live in a subculture with great music and everything like that, and great creativity when it comes to clothes. And so that should be that way, and people shouldn't be judged just for how we look like, because we're all gonna fade one day. The youth is not gonna stay, we're getting older. But that's why I get frustrated too when people tell me off how I'm dressed and how my makeup. Oh, your makeup don't suit your age. That was the thing that got me to come on again live today. So, hello, Star. Uh, you're washing, Lucky. What happened earlier that started that got me back in a new live is actually because for I don't know how many comments I have since I had my off now for Christmas and New Year's. That was even today. I got again a comment on a pic from today that that person didn't like how I look like with my makeup. It don't fit my age. And I know the same person. And there was another person that also was writing something, but in another language. They tried to get away with it. And I try to say, if you don't like it, don't watch. It's easy. If you don't like how I dress or how I express myself, don't watch. But it's still me, and I'm gonna still do my makeup as I want to. I'm still gonna look the way I want to, and I'm a goth. Might be almost 60 soon, 58 this year. But what does that matter? It's just show that I dare be different. So I felt like I needed to go that to say to people that don't bully people or try to make them to be just as themselves, to be a grey mainstream people. Let people be who they are, because we are both the same, no matter how we look like. Yeah, they are bad people when they have to always comment on people, and the thing is that most of the time they don't even show themselves. That's the thing. We are putting our faces out on the internet and everything, and we got commented all the time. And I don't understand why they feel that urge. And if you don't like a goth, you know that goth people are gonna look us in a certain way. You don't have to comment on it if you're not interested. And if you're not interested in makeup, for example, why comment on someone else's look? I don't go to different makeup channels and say I don't like your type of makeup. If you change this and something, they want me to be like a boring person with, oh, you're soon 60, maybe you shouldn't have any makeup at all. Or you need to put on a lot of bottles because we can see your wrinkles. You actually have wrinkles. You can move your eyebrows. So, yeah, and I agree with you, Soren. At least we do something with our lives. So, yeah, and I agree with you too, Marissa. I think we should be able to change that. Why can't we be more open minded in that type of way to actually accept people for be different? Because life should be so much better. Because we never know when we have the last day or something. Because it's not like you can see on a milk package or something the last day for expire or something. Because you can be young and be gone next day. You can be old, be gone next day. We never know. We never know. Yeah, and I think it's gone even worse in the latest year. It feels like it. I don't know if you have noticed anything, Star, because you are so often with videos and everything, and you said that you noticed on some videos people started to say some type of comments, but they still wanted to see things and that type of things. It's little like when you show your own face too without makeup and saying they still have to comment that thing too. So you can't really win in that type of way. I don't think it's gonna be any platform really that's gonna be better lucky because this is everywhere nowadays, and it's usually some of the things are gonna be bought up anyway of the big companies. So it's better to stay in one place and hope. Try to educate people. Try to be like Sophie Lancaster Foundation. And try to educate people. I was wishing that we had something that was more over the borders and that type of things too. That actually show people that no matter what you are, you should be able to be yourself without having people telling you that you can't look a certain way or be a certain way or like a certain things and that type of stuff. So, and thank you very much. It's just simple. I have short ones, so I haven't done so much with them. Thank you, Lucky. And I try to stay as positive as possible too, but I have my down days too, and I live with chronic pain since 2001, but I'm very good at covering it for people. But some days everything crashes, especially when I after got my thyroid sickness, I had everything else going on. I have this thing attacking my sight. So I wake up too early, and now I'm even in that type of women age too that disturb my sleep. And I got the hot flushes and everything like that. So some days even I feel like, oh no, I really want to go out on this killing day and to take away those people because I've been so frustrated. Because that's why we can't have people going out safe on the roads either, because we have people that have to judge us, and if you don't fit in that certain box, it's our fault if someone do something stupid with us, and that's wrong. That's really wrong, because we should live in a better world. There is Phoenix too. Hello, Phoenix, long time. How are you? Uh, I still have a hope that everyone can change one day. It's just that you need to find the right thing to change them so they realize what they have done. So they start to use what they were born with, at least from start. I know that some people think it's hard to use it, but it's made for being used some days at least. But then, of course, it can be a little half and half crazy sometimes too to make the life a bit funnier. So, thank you very much. No, I don't use that type of things either. And in the beginning, when I started to be really sick in end of 2000, so they tried that type of things too, and it went worse with everything too. So I don't use even sleeping pills or something like that. So, and I don't think that works because when it comes to menopause and women and certain age, we need more than that to work because there's so much things that disturb everything. So I could be happy that I try to get everything in control with my health, but it's a struggle every day. It's a struggle every day, and it's always a pain. But I usually tell people, as long as I feel my pain, I know that I'm alive. Because hopefully we don't have pain when we are in the next level. So I hope all pain disappears that day. Because else it should be very bad if we have to take that with us when we live this life. Uh, Absolute half idiots. I like the gothic humor. There's a gothic sense of humor. Dark for some, but we know what it is. Love it, love it, love it. Uh, Is there someone else that feels something about those people that always feel this need to comment those things? Some people think that you should take off the comments or block people, but when you think about it, they still help the algorithm. So they do something right in the end. But at the same time, it's very frustrating that they think they can get away with it, because you still should be able to at least do something, so they couldn't do that type of thing, so they get muted with comments without you having to deal with it. Because it shouldn't be okay, because I've seen other YouTubers in other type of things that actually have been pushed over the edge and said goodbye to this life because of comments, or when people be jealous of what they've done to even people that work with rescue animals and that type of things, that actually finish the life of the having people that always attacking them on YouTube and other platforms too. And I don't understand why we need to be like that, because we don't know what happens with a person, because it can be mental health issues too behind everything. And maybe this surface is their way to at least try to push themselves through the day. And if people tell them they can't use that way either, so maybe that was the last moment. And where should we let those people get away with always behaving bad all the time? Hello, Bug. How are you? Do you have snow? We have lots of snow here. I know Star don't have snow. I forgot if Lucky had any more. I didn't ask Lucky if they had snow. And sorry if I pronounced wrong gender or something. Sometimes my brain, I know what is right, but sometimes it's going some mismatch of things. So now it moved. How long have you worked for the circus? I wish I had worked for the circus my whole life, but I've never been working on a circus. At least I think they have much more fun in life. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't think that people should say all those things. I know that some people say things wrong with purpose, but sometimes I know everything, but sometimes my brain is too tired after fibromyalgia and everything like that, so it can be like a slip. But I try to correct it after if I realize I had done it wrong. So I'm sorry if I say wrong sometimes. It's not meant in the wrong way. I do know and I respect everything, and I think all people are amazing as they are. So, and see, the first time I see someone get a timeout, so Star will actually be like Nihilus now. It's nice. Everyone that have this little tool can do that type of things. If you see something that is bad and I have missed it, so you're welcome to use that tool. So that's good, because it's hard sometimes to follow all the comments too when you try to talk about something. And I think it's important to talk about those issues too, especially if you're a goth. We live under those pressures already from everywhere. And so why should they jump on us every time when we just want to be ourselves? We're just peaceful people that is often very friendly too. So yeah, we have some bad people too, but it's like everywhere. It's always an exception for everything. So yeah, we need to take care about ourselves and protect ourselves against others, because there's too many stupid people around this world that just want to hurt people, just because they are not strong enough with their own how they live your life or something. Maybe they don't like their lives. So they need to take someone else down to feel better themselves. So I don't get it. I don't get it. We should be able to push ourselves up. It's a little like some people say that women can't support women because there's always this jealousy. Someone thinks the other one looks more prettier or beautiful or whatever, or have more fancy clothes, or you name it. I think that if someone looks beautiful, tell them they are beautiful. If someone do something good, tell them they have done something good, because we need to do that more. We need to push a little more of this positive thing too. Just show the world it's not have to be this dark all the time. So, oh, sounds good, Bug. I would love to go up, but it's way too much snow for my liking. I might go to the ordinary shop. I wanted to go to do some thrift shopping because they had not open all the days, especially when I work. I can only go Saturdays because of their opening hours, but because they don't uh, plow the roads proper and it's still snowing and that type of thing. So I don't want to take my chance that something should happen unnecessary. So I thought, okay, we skip that plan. No thrift shopping for me today. It wasn't not meant to be then. So mm. Yeah, I agree with you, Star. It's the inner side that counts mostly, and people with the right mind and everything, they have beautiful souls, beautiful hearts. Mm. Oh, is there someone that? Ah, good night, Soran, and it was nice to meet you in the chat. Take care. I don't know Cat's Eyes, so I don't know who that is. And Miss Maspan, I love you all, especially us in this YouTube Goth community we have now too, because the most people here are very beautiful and respect each other's, lift others up, and if someone is down, we try to help the other one, and I think that's beautiful. No matter where we live, we still try to do that little extra many times. So yeah. And I wish we had more of that in real life too, because I should really need to have the real life goths here too. So one day, if we can do this teleporting stuff or something, that should be amazing. Just think of that. We're gonna say, okay, we meet up soon. See you about 5 minutes. See you in the ticks. That would be amazing. Just to teleport and go to something special and have a good, nice time for sure. Thank you, Bug, and so do you. And you're an amazing mom too, and with all thing you do and that type of thing. So you are an amazing person too. We need more people like you and Star and Marisa and Lucky and so on. I don't want to name drop too much because I maybe miss someone in the chat too that is here. But you know what I mean. We need more people of that. We don't need the other one that try to take down people all the time. Yeah, and that's true, Marissa. We can spread it and make it much better. And I hope one day we can do even something more bigger of it. So looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward. And it's so many things that I want to happen right now to so make the world even much more happier to live because it's always that hard time when you have to deal with the reality too. I know how they're gonna treat me at work too because I'm not like them. I already heard someone describe me for other people they met because I have the same surgeries or they've been on the same place and before that you realize that the person they were talking about was me and tried to put the name together because I thought it was on that place, but I realized that it was my working place we shared. And I said, and this person said, yeah, you know her, she's a little gothic. And they had to laugh and laugh. Little gothic? Not sure about that little thing because it's a really nice couple and they play heavy metal music and have their own. I've been on the gig when they had here in Borås after have the new release party many years after the last time. So they laughed when they said that this person said I was a little gothic look-alike because they know me from other time than just work. So uh, and I don't know why. If you ask me about got lost weight in UK, I'm not from UK. I'm from Sweden still. And I only lost weight because I finally got help with the surgery. And the surgery was not really for my weight because I was not heavy enough for getting it for free for only my weight. I had really bad sleep apnea. I stopped breathing a lot of times during the night. Over 40 times a night, I stopped breathing. And this oxygen level was down under 70%, and that is life threatening. So that was the only thing that, and I had to sleep with a CPAP machine too, that forced me to start breathe again. And it's not nice to sleep with a CPAP machine. It's nothing I recommend people to do either. And they said this is the only thing that might help. I was lucky. My weight loss actually made me lose that sleep apnea, and I also got my normal blood pressure back. So for me, it was getting back to an health that works and not giving me into early death, if you know what I mean. So it was a gastric bypass, yes, because I wanted to have a gastric sleeve, but I had a big hernia in my stomach, and then you get too much reflux, I think it's called. So then it's just gastric bypass to do. So I have a gastric bypass, so I don't have any ordinary stomach. Everything goes right down. So yeah, that's what I had, and yeah, I lost a lot. I'm normal weighted now, but I definitely was not that before. So it's just over 2 years ago, like 2 years and since 2 years and 4 months soon since I had my surgery. So I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Before I even knew that I had it, I was even denied first because they said you don't weigh too much. So, and I don't have the money for paying it myself. So I was so dumb. But at the same time, I started to fall asleep, even sitting up, and I didn't understand why I was tired. And then I went for those tests, and it showed up that I stopped breathing that much. And I know that Trevor was telling that sometimes he didn't even knew if I was alive. When he woke up in the middle of the night, he was lying there and, is she breathing or not? And waiting for me to stop breathing. And then when you're coming back, it's like the people that work with sleep apnea people says in the healthcare system that if you had heard the last breathe from someone that is dying, that is almost the same when you hear someone that comes back after having this, when they stop breathing, when they have sleep apnea. So, and I'm not talking about how many kilos, because this can be a trigger for people that try to get up. But it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, I can understand it's scary, bug, because Trevor said it was really scary because he didn't know if I was alive sometimes, because it could take a very long time too. Sometimes before I started to breathe. Sometimes it was short and then he can relax a little bit, but sometimes it was okay. This have gone on for a little too long now. Should I be worried? So yeah, and all things that affects you with the health and everything, and it's probably even affect the blood pressure in that case, because I got very high blood pressure too, and that is not good for the heart either. So I'm very happy that it helped me. I was one of the lucky one that the gastric bypass did help me. That I lost all the weight too was also a big thing then that worked. But it's also because I've been on both sides of everything, so I don't judge a person of the look. I can still see a person that is, in some other people's eyes, big or overweight, but I can still see the beautiful person. And I can think they look fabulous too. And we also have to remember that even very slim people not always feel good about themselves too, because they can have the other opposite thing too. They try to get weight, but the body refuses to add some weight, and they fight to even get that to work. So it could be a struggle from both ways, even if the most people judge the people that are big, because as long as you at least thin, you have easier. And sadly, there are some goths that do it too. So that's a sad thing, that we can't look at the person itself. We need to look at the shell. So, but I'm happy that it helped me. I'm happy that I don't have to have this CPAP machine. I was so happy when I actually could get away and leave it back to them and said, I hope this one can help someone else, but I'm very lucky I don't have to sleep with it anymore because it was terrible. And I couldn't have this uh, full mask guide that covers all. I had this one that is only cover a bit, but you still have to, it only cover the nose itself, but you still have to sleep with a closed mouth. I couldn't have this one that was covered the whole face. So, and no, I don't know cat size. Uh, yeah, and I know people that can't go up in weight too, and we have a girl at work too that struggle, and she said, well, some years ago she was really sick, and she still haven't catch up to even that weight she had before, and she is really thin. And she said, I try everything, but it refuses, and for every kilo I go down, I don't feel good either because that makes a struggle with my working life and everything too. So I still don't know cat size. Sorry. It doesn't matter if it's a female group or something like that. So sorry. I'm not a computer or an AI that knows everything right here and now. I'm a living person. Yeah, I felt like I needed this chat just to clean up some of my feelings before. And hopefully there is someone that is watching it too that learns something about it. It might be K-pop, I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm not that, I don't know that much about K-pop. I think they can have fabulous looks and that type of things, but I don't know much about it. So, the closest to K-pop I have been listening to is Malice Miser, if you know what that is. But that was back in beginning of 2000, I think. I listened to Malice Miser. And I think they are a Japanese band. I'm not sure if they're still going on or if they stopped. So no, felt like I needed to do this little extra live. So I've spoiled you today. 2 lives. Oh, that is scary. Scary 2 lives I terrorize people with today. But it's so sweet to see everybody that is positive and good people too. So Bug knows everything. We can ask Bug. Mhm. At least you know what it was. I was the fool that didn't know, so I have to Google it after. So yeah, I felt like I needed to take this away from my heart because I'd be so annoyed of those people that always have to jump on, and no matter if you're feeling and I think it's affected me more today because I had 2 really down days when my mood was really strange during New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. When I haven't felt myself, I have like tried to hide that person from others, but still the inside still questioning a lot and feeling down in that type of mood too. So I felt that I needed I needed this to get it off, get it off my system in that type of way. So hugs back, Lucky, hugs back. So I hope that people start to think a little more what they are actually writing to a stranger. If they don't know the person or don't like their style or their age or whatever, so put the energy to something else. Put it to make this world better instead. We have so much going on. Think of people that don't have our luck even to have the roof over the head. Maybe live during war. People are killed around them and that type of things. All the other things that happen that is terrible because you don't know when the person disappear. See that accident in Switzerland with that fire, for an example. That went very fast. So you never know. Treat a person how you want to be treated yourself. Show respect. At least I am grown up with that type of way. My dad learned me that way that you should show respect. So, and I think I try to do that. I try to be kind. I try to show respect, and I hope that people feel it too. Yeah, I think they call it a wolf moon this time, and I think it's tomorrow if I'm right. So that could be cool. I hope I can see it. Usually I fall asleep way early, so I'm not sure I'm gonna see it, but hopefully it's still there. So with my stupid that. But maybe if you have your life tonight, stars, so maybe I can see the moon after or tomorrow. You can have a life tomorrow again, because at least I'm awake then. Oh, Star is an amazing moderator too. I can see. Thank you, Star. Thank you for helping me. So, oh, I want to thank you, everybody that was here. And yeah, I think it's time for me to get a little more to drink before I need to eat again. But I hope that we can see each other another day. And I hope everybody stays safe and stay weird and be different and everything like that. And I love you all. Big goth hugs and take care. And I love our goth community too. So another time, another day. And hopefully I'm coming back on Monday because I'm still off Monday and travel working Monday. So in the morning, I might be back. So big goth hugs and take care. Bye.